for our Tuesday afternoon. We'll drop back off into the mid-50s. Cool morning's going to hang around. A little warmer for the afternoons, right around 80 through Wednesday, Thursday. By the end of the work week, afternoon high temperatures back off into the mid-70s for a bit. That's your forecast. The WSIC Weather Center. I'm meteorologist Chase Myers.
Cakes and cookies, toys and gifts.
The Southern Christmas Show, November 13th through 23rd at the Park Expo and Conference Center. Save on tickets at southernchristmasshow.com, courtesy of Kraft Body Scan.
The Southern Christmas Show.
Spring has sprung, and so have the savings. Drum Landscape Supply is your go-to for mulch, stone, sand, and specialty plants. And they're offering 50 to 70% off pavers and natural stone. Your dream landscape is just one stop away. Hurry in and save big, only at drumlandscapesupply.com.
The following is a paid program and does not necessarily reflect the views of WSIC.
Good morning and welcome to Heart Mooresville, your small town radio show with a big heart. I'm your host, Christine Patterson, bringing you all the Mooresville news and happenings. And please welcome guest co-host, Miss Amy Sherrill.
Good morning.
Good morning. Amy is the Arts and Events Supervisor for the town of Mooresville. She plans all the big exciting events.
All the fun things.
All the fun things. And we have two special guests joining us this morning from the Mooresville Library. Miss Megan Mosher, staff librarian. Good morning.
Good morning.
And Miss Whitney Nelson, library youth services manager.
Good morning.
Morning. I'm excited to talk about the library because you guys have a lot going on.
We do.
Always.
Yeah. So we're going to get into all of it. I try to share some of the things, but weekly, but there's so much. I was like, we have to bring you on to talk about it because there's so much going on. Well, speaking of a lot going on, there's been some major things like this past week and last week that have happened just the past few weeks. One of those very big, important things was my birthday.
I was going to say your birthday was on the top of that list.
My birthday was October 9th, last week.
Yes.
I'm still accepting gifts and cards and flowers, so don't worry. It's like the whole month. So if anyone forgot, don't you worry.
Little Cash App, whatever.
Yeah, still accepting all of those things. But also, we had a great grand opening, kind of ribbon cutting for Florence.
Yes. My son actually went there on Sunday.
Did he?
Good experience.
So it's Florence Wine Garden, Wine Bar.
Wine Bar. Mm-hmm.
And it is at the new Merino Mill. It's that newest, well, it's not a new building. It's an old building that they renovated that used to be part of Burlington Mill. It is a gorgeous building. The windows,
It's beautiful. The patio, the pond.
The pond. It has a water feature. It's really gorgeous. But
the food was great.
Yeah, you haven't tried it. It's a new Italian restaurant owned by Michael Bay. You may have sampled his work before if you went to Picasso or Alino's or Barcelona. But this is his newest restaurant in his lineup of restaurants over there. He's got a repertoire of offerings now.
It's kind of behind Merino Mill.
Yeah, it's right behind.
Yeah.
We also inducted Greg Biffle and Ryan Newman into the NC Auto Racing Hall of Fame.
Yes.
That was a really great day.
Yeah.
It was nice. We always work with the North Carolina Auto Racing Hall of Fame and set up this really nice event and ceremony on Main Street. We have a stage and the inductees are there to get their star on the NASCAR Walk of Fame.
Sidewalk downtown?
Yeah, on Main
Filling
Street.
up, too. We're running out of spaces.
I know.
There are a lot there.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, I know. There's 20-something plus in there already. So we got 2 more.
Yep.
And we're going to keep going every year, I guess, till we get them all in. Yeah. Still got a lot of great drivers, talent out there to get in there. So we also have a ribbon cutting today at Cornelius Road Park at 1:00. So if anyone would like to come out and join us, we will cut the ribbon and we'll have some concessions out there. So you get to sample what is part of our concessions. The reason for the celebration is that we've added some new fields out at Cornelius Road Park, some lighting, some additional features out there. So if anyone would like to swing by at 1:00, we'll cut a ribbon and have some fun.
Yeah, it's a beautiful park too.
Yeah, it really, they've done a great job.
Yeah,
and
it's pretty busy, a lot. I mean, it's always people there. And the dog park's there too.
Right. They have, that's where the dog park is, the Sheldon dog park and the playground. So they have they had nice facilities already, but some expanding for some additional needs there. All right. So have to keep everyone updated on all the headlines for our In the News segment. All right. couple stories that I wanted to share. One is the walk to end Alzheimer's. So we had them on as guests a couple weeks ago, and I just wanted to share the update that they had more than 150 people participate in the walk to end Alzheimer's, which was at Liberty Park on September 27th. And they raised $61,000.
That's amazing.
Wow.
Right?
And
Wow,
I
that's so
remember that
great.
was not a great weather day. I think
Right.
it was really rainy, so I was just glad that people
Yes.
still came out and supported the cause.
I'm so happy that they had a good turnout. And
Yeah.
so their goal is to reach 100,000 by the end of this year. So they, still have a couple months left, but 61,000,
That's amazing.
That's a big chunk.
big. Yeah.
And if you saw photos from the event, I loved looking at the photos. I did not get to attend that day, but the pinwheel garden that they
Yes.
do is so lovely. I think they call it the Promise Garden, which is you kind of choose the color, which is in each stage or whatever stage that your loved one or you are in of the progression of Alzheimer's, and it's really beautiful. So I enjoyed looking at the photos and just seeing such a great turnout, and I'm glad that they raised funds. They had some top teams that raised over $3,000.
Amazing.
Which is great. I definitely have to get a team next year.
Yeah.
But we did want to let everyone know that they are still accepting donations to help them reach that $100,000 goal by December 31st. So you can go to act.alz.org/IredellCoLKN and actually donate or, find out more to spread awareness for that. Because the Alzheimer's Association that walked in Alzheimer's is actually the world's largest event to raise awareness and funds. So this is your chance to kind of get in on that.
Let's get to that 100,000.
Yeah, raise
goal.
the funds to help it. So had to share that update. Very, very exciting update for them. Another event that I wanted to shout out was, and partly because this is a cause near and dear to my heart as being the mother of a disabled and special needs kiddo. I guess he's the trifecta. Medically complex, disabled, special needs. He's got the three, right? So there's an event that's coming up. It was actually started by a mother to a special needs child. Her son, who is 5 years old, has Down syndrome. Her name's Marina Roman, and she has partnered with Down for Donuts to create the first Inclusion Matters Celebrating Every Ability event.
Oh, I love that.
That's amazing.
I know. And Down for Donuts, I love their concept, first of all, because, they are also the couple that owns it are the parents of a child with Down syndrome. And I love that they are partnering with families of special needs children to really raise awareness and drive these causes. Well, the event is actually this Saturday on October 18th. It's at 9 a.m. and it'll run till noon, and it is at Down for Donuts in Mooresville. And really, Marina started it just because, being the mother of, a special needs child, it can, of course, be fulfilling at times because our little special needs superheroes are amazing and bring so much joy, but it can feel isolating. And so, I think she really just wanted to connect with other parents and, connect to resources. And, that's one of the things that I felt has been the most helpful is other parents. That's really where I get a lot of the resources from. It's where I've found out half of what I've found out is from other parents that have been through it, more so than the resources that you get from any organization. So I think events like this are really important. So there will actually be some special needs friendly activities there. They're going to have a variety of different things to appeal for, again, all abilities. So there's going to be bounce houses and painting and bubbles and arts and crafts and a sensory play zone. So that, again, is October 18th at 9 a.m. and will run till noon out at Down for Donuts. All right, so we got lots to talk about coming back. We're going to talk to our special guests from the Mooresville Public Library and talk about more events even that are happening in Mooresville. We'll be right back after the break here on Heart Mooresville and WSIC News.
You're listening to Heart Mooresville, celebrating the events, arts, and people that make our town shine. Back after this, only on WSIC. Local starts here.
Well, some absolutely gorgeous weather for the rest of the week. You can bank on that. Plenty of sunshine. We'll get up to around 80 for for our Tuesday afternoon. We'll drop back off into the mid-50s. Cool mornings going to hang around. A little warmer for the afternoons, right around 80 through Wednesday, Thursday. By the end of the work week, afternoon high temperatures back off into the mid-70s for a bit. That's your forecast. The WSIC Weather Center. I'm meteorologist Chase Myers.
Then 110. Upscale and elegant, but never pretentious. Over 500 whiskeys, 100 wines, craft cocktails, and crave-worthy small bites. Live music plus monthly comedy nights and tastings. Post your next event at Then 110, located at 19712 One Norman Boulevard in Cornelius.
Here's your WSIC community calendar. The 500 Club in Statesville is having their Thirsty Thursdays tournament on October 16th. Visit the 500 Club online for more information on tea times, memberships, and club events. Monday, October 20th is Potter and Potions Night at 158 on Main in Mooresville. Wizards, witches, and muggles unite to raise money for the National Kidney Foundation. Doors open at 5 p.m. with the fun beginning at 6:30 for this 18 and over event. Help the National Kidney Foundation, October 20th at 158 on Main. It's almost time for Halloween in Huntersville. Join us Sunday, October 26th for an evening of family fun from 4 to 7 p.m. There's a big surprise finale at 7 when we light up the night sky. Admission, parking, and activities are all free. Halloween in Huntersville is presented by WSIC, Howard Hanna Allen Tate Real Estate, and ABS Kids. On Halloween night, WSIC is bringing the Rocky Horror Picture Show to the Charles Mack Citizen Center in Mooresville. The VIP experience begins at 6 p.m. with showtime at 8. Tickets are on sale right now at WSICnews.com. The Dirt Track at Charlotte Motor Speedway presents the World Short Track Championships October 31st and November 1st. And then the World of Outlaws World Finals are November 5th through the 8th. Click on charlottemotorspeedway.com for more information.
The Renaissance Festival is back Saturdays and Sundays now through November 23rd. A non-stop outdoor family adventure. Huzzah! Tickets available online only at renfestinfo.com while supplies last.
Stay up to date and find out about local events, job opportunities, real estate information, and more. Visit liveworkplaylkn.com and sign up for the weekly newsletter. That's liveworkplaylkn.com.
You're listening to iHeart Mooresville, connecting the people, the places, and the events that make our town special. Only on WSIC. Local starts here.
All right, welcome back to iHeart Mooresville here on WSIC News. We have two special guests in the studio today, Megan Mosher, Staff Librarian, and Whitney Nelson, Library Youth Services Manager at the Town of Mooresville Public Library. We're so excited to talk to you guys because you always have so much going on. But I guess I'd like to start out and tell our listeners just a little bit about what your roles are. So we'll start with you, Megan.
All right. So I am a staff librarian, but I'm also the teen librarian. So I do everything that pertains to the teens, the programming, the collection, just volunteer opportunities as it pertains to teens. And I do partner quite a bit with adult and youth services as well because we try to offer something for all ages. So, yeah.
Okay, the teens. Yeah. Do you like, is that, you love
I
that
love
group?
the teens. They're super smart. People don't give them enough credit.
Yeah.
They're very talented. And just really sweet, and they want to be involved with not just the library, but the town itself. And I just love that they seek us out. And,
yeah, I love that.
A really great group.
I'm a mother of a teen too. I don't know if I would describe her as sweet.
They're sweet to me.
I don't know if that's the word I would use. At least not today. No. And Whitney, what about you?
Hey, so I am the Children Youth Services Manager. So I deal with all ages from birth all the way to grandparents. Everybody gets to come down and visit us, the teens too.
Mm-hmm.
They come and look for books and also help us out with some shelving and straightening and things like that. A lot of what I do is I have a great staff that runs a lot of my programs. So I kind of give a lot of directive of these are the kinds of programs I want to see and just mentoring them and helping get them where they are. We've offered a lot over the past 5 years since I've been there. A lot has changed. We've morphed some programs and done some different things, and we did a lot of family programming this summer. Art was such a great platform to start with for summer reading, and everybody loved it. So it was a great time to bring all ages into that. And I do a lot of the ordering and the collecting, so a lot of that stuff too. Just a little bit I've got my hands in all the pots.
Nice.
She
Okay.
does.
So you guys both mentioned programs. So tell us a little bit about what type of programs that you do.
So we do all sorts of programs. I mentioned that I partner with both. I offer the programs both at Maine as well as West, our branch, and I partner with Adult Youth Services. In fact, Whitney and I just partnered to do a Family Style Nailed It program a couple weeks ago, and that was really fun. We've done different art ones, but I have my teen advisory board, of course. We just did Hobbit houses, Dorothy Reed's, escape rooms. I did a craft swap exchange that was all ages as well. But and then at the West Branch, we do a lot of. I do on the third Monday of every month. We do a cooking program. So we've done everything from breakfast burritos and crepes and stuff. This month we're doing hibachi with homemade yum yum sauce.
Oh, nice.
Next month we're doing homemade macaroni and cheese. And this is a great way to teach the teens some life skills.
Absolutely. I'm bringing my teen to that one. She needs to learn how to cook. She won't let me show her.
Yeah, and honestly, sometimes my teens, also, it's Hispanic Heritage Month. So last month we did bean tostadas, and it was a great way for one of my teens to come and talk about her culture and share a recipe and connect. So there's that, and we just have a new art cart, which is got a variety of things. So just a lot going on, a lot of variety and fun things.
Definitely. I don't know that people would connect the library with cooking classes. You know,
that's awesome.
And
life skills, like you said.
Yeah, that's exactly why we bring you on, because you have to talk about all of these amazing programs that you would not expect from the library, but they have this great resource. And then Whitney, what about you? What type of programs do you guys offer?
So we offer a lot of things for a wide age group of ages. We have your standard story times. So we have like a baby and me that we do limit to 10 because it is a smaller in your lap time for mom and baby or dad and baby, grandma and baby to come and play together. We have books and everything, and it's just a cute time. We do our time for tots and movers and shakers weekly at both locations. So those happen for both our youngest and then those 3 to 5-year-olds is that movers and shakers. We've started something new this year on Thursdays that we're really excited about. Every Thursday at 11, we have a program. So the first one is a preschool STEM. So we focus more on like science and how things work, and they get to do experiments and a little bit of art. And then we've also got exploration stations. So that brings in your sensory and bin, and we have different projects to do around a theme. We've also started an not inspired art, but art explorers, where we're going to read a story and do a simple process craft because we don't really do that in our regular story times, and we want to bring that in. And then I'm really excited. We've been having a lot of fun with our music and movement, which is the fourth Thursday of the month, and just getting to dance and get all those wiggles out and fun songs and sing and be loud. So something different that we're trying this year.
I like that. I feel like as adults, we need to do that too and get our wiggles out. Because I have a lot of wiggles.
Shake it out
during the day. Maybe we'll do that for our team building.
Well, and people don't think of the library as, oh, we have to be silent and everything. But in youth services and the teens too, it's like sometimes we do have, like we've done Nerf nights and stuff like that too with the teens. And I'm just like being active, and sometimes they need to be able to express themselves and above a whisper. So, and in a positive environment.
And that's also why I'm on the bottom floor, so we can be as loud as we want.
So there is a place that you can be loud in the library.
And my
I
Nerf
haven't been to
night,
the bottom floor. I need to go.
I know.
I was going to say a Nerf night is after hours. It's a special time. It's our Teens After Dark. So there's definitely a time and a place for this fun.
Okay. Now, a lot of what you said, again, is not things that you would necessarily expect to be offered by the library. And I think just the concept in general of the library has grown and evolved so much over time to where you really have, it's not even just about being on site. Tell us a little bit about that.
So especially here in our community, the library has definitely grown outside of our building walls. I think a lot of people remember before we had West Branch, we had these great lockers that were over at the Y, and that was kind of like our first branching out. And they were so successful, and that really helped us show why we needed a West Branch over there, and which luckily over time we now have a brick and mortar building over there for people to come to. It's more like a touch point. It doesn't have everything, but it's got a good portion, and we do a lot over there. But because of that, we started looking at other things, and we now have what is called the vending library. And it is so cool. If you haven't seen it, there's some social media stuff out there about it, but it's kind of like way back in the day when we had like Redbox or VHS, and you would go and to the store and pick out your movie and it would come to you. We have a little vending machine library. It's out in front of Selma Burke Community Center. So if you're out that way walking, you can use it. What's really great is you can also place holds and pick your hold up there. So if you kind of live on that side of town or want something when we might be closed after hours or on a Sunday, you can definitely walk by. We try to keep it full. There's 3 rows and it moves. We've got adult stuff. We got adult fiction, nonfiction, of course, some kids and teens, things in there. We try to keep some graphic novels, a little something for everybody.
Amazing. I've
like
seen
that.
it.
Yeah.
I've seen
It's
it.
really cool.
It's really cool.
Yeah.
But we've definitely grown outside of the building.
So tell everyone we have 2 branches, right? So one is right downtown in Mooresville, and the other one's located.
It's in Brawley School Road, so it's right there in front of the Harris Teeter. It's in what used to be the Walgreens and the bank. Oh, I should know what that bank is. Bank of America. Thank you. And so it's a really great location. It's very colorful. We love.
It's beautiful. I was there at the Grand.
Yeah.
You can see it right from that intersection too, so it's very
You
visible.
can get in and out pretty good there.
Yes, and it has, if you can put your books on hold and go through the drive-through.
Oh, yeah.
You don't even have to come into the building anymore. Like it used to be a Walgreens. So we have a drive-through window. So you can put your books on
used to be.
Exactly.
Really nice when it's raining.
Or if you have all the kids loaded in the car and you don't want to wrangle them to picking out hundreds of books from the children's section, and you're like, we just need to get the books.
Don't wake up the sleeping baby getting him out of the car.
I think you all have evolved so much that you, again, you said it, touch points. I mean, there's so many different ways that you can, connect with the community, and that the community can access, the resources that the library offers. And technology, of course, plays a huge part in that. And so tell our listeners a little bit about, how kind of what you offer as far as online and
I'm going to jump back to in the building for a second before we go online. We actually got a laptop grant last year. I don't know if a lot of people know this. So we have 2 laptop carts at both locations. And one program we offer in children's is the Code Clubs. So we offer those. They're kind of like a session. So you register for September through December, and they build on each other month to month. So kids have had a great opportunity with that, but we also are offering what's called crafty coding every month. So that's individuals, so they can register, and we're bringing in other technology like Mickey Makeys and things like that into the building. But as far as outside technology, we definitely want to talk about Libby and maybe Hoopla, but I'll let Megan talk about that a little bit.
So yes, we do have all sorts of things going online. And if you do need help, you can always call the library. Like if you need help with your tablet or phone or mobile printing, all sorts of things like that. You can just come into the library, or they do have a program called Let's Get Digital on Fridays. You do have to register, and that's like one-on-one help with our other staff librarian at the West Branch. So just throwing that out there, because I know a lot of times it can be a little overwhelming when you're opening up that new tablet and everything. But yeah, we have Libby, it used to be Overdrive. It's kind of but that's our online resource. It's an app, and that's so you can get your ebooks, your e-audios, and you can use your library card, or you can use what's called a MAC card if you are a student in Mooresville graded or ISS. And that is your student ID number.
Oh, so you could sit at home and access the library.
Yes,
you don't even have to be anywhere.
Exactly.
All right. Well, we're talking with the library. We're going to take a quick break, and we'll be right back here on Heart Mooresville.
You're listening to Heart Mooresville, celebrating the events, arts, and people that make our town shine. Back after this, only on WSIC. Local starts here.
Well, some absolutely gorgeous weather for the rest of the week. You can bank on that. Plenty of sunshine. We'll get up to around 80 for our Tuesday afternoon. We'll drop back off into the mid-50s. Cool morning's going to hang around. A little warmer for the afternoons, right around 80 through Wednesday, Thursday. By the end of the work week, afternoon high temperatures back off into the mid-70s for a bit. That's your forecast. The WSIC Weather Center. I'm meteorologist Chase Myers.
Cakes and cookies, toys and gifts.
The Southern Christmas Show, November 13th through 23rd at the Park Expo and Conference Center. Save on tickets at southernchristmasshow.com, courtesy of Kraft Body Scan.
The Southern Christmas Show.
Hi, this is Bob McIntosh with the McIntosh Law Firm in Davidson. Since 1997, we have been committed to providing our clients with competent, caring, and experienced legal services. Learn more at McIntoshLawFirm.com.
Jay White here from Central Liner Realty. At Central Liner Realty, we believe it's all about you. If it's time to sell your home, don't go it alone. Put the team here at Central Liner Realty to work for you. Go to centrallinerrealty.com and let's get started.
Need a ride? iCats has you covered. Tuesdays to the VA in Salisbury, Thursday to Winston-Salem, and Fridays to Hickory. Plus, run errands every day around Iredell County for just $1. Visit rideicats.com.
Hello, everyone. This is Joshua Doby, president of North Main Financial Group. At North Main Financial Group, we move to where you need us: investment management, insurance planning, and estate strategies. No two people are the same, so we customize our planning based upon your needs. Reach out to us at northmainfinancial.com. That's northmainfinancial.com.
Men over 45, do you have a frequent, urgent need to urinate or a weak flow? Do you suffer from an enlarged prostate or BPH? Want to learn about alternatives to BPH medication and major surgery? How? Talk to a doctor about the UroLift system. The UroLift system is the #1 chosen minimally invasive BPH procedure in the U.S. It uses a proven approach to treating enlarged prostate symptoms that lifts and holds the enlarged prostate tissue out of the way, so it no longer blocks the urethra. No heating, cutting, removal, or destruction of prostate tissue is required. Find rapid symptom relief while preserving sexual function. Call 1-800-858-7070. 1-800-858-7070. That's 1-800-858-7070. Most common side effects are temporary and can include discomfort while urinating, urgency, inability to control the urge, pelvic pain, and some blood in the urine. Rare side effects, including bleeding and infection, may lead to a serious outcome and may require intervention.
Is your to-do list overwhelming? DIY gone awry? From leaky faucets, squeaky doors, and rooms in need of a makeover, House Doctors of Mooresville handles it all. Free estimates, quality materials, and a 1-year guarantee. We fix it, you relax. Visit housedoctors.com/Mooresville.
Ready to take control of your weight with real medical support? At Renew Specialty Group, we offer semaglutide, tirzepatide, and now retatrutide with complimentary consultations, personalized plans, and real results. Visit RenewHealthWellnessNC.com. Your transformation starts here.
Busy? Tired? Not into big gyms? Try 20 minutes twice a week at The Exercise Coach. Private, tech-driven workouts tailored for you. Across from Birkdale Village, serving the 50-plus community for over 5 years. Sign up for 2 free sessions at exercisecoach.com/Huntersville today.
Friendly reminder, don't brake when you see the lake.
WSIC. Local starts here.
This is a Bloomberg Money Minute. Shares of Advanced Micro Devices getting some positive attention after it said Oracle will deploy a large batch of its forthcoming chips next year. Banks also in focus with Wells Fargo and Citi among the positive standouts. On the other hand, JP Morgan Chase CEO Jamie Dimon warning on credit quality. And investors are also skittish about trade tension between the U.S. and China. Domino effect in the pizza business. Domino's reporting better than expected quarterly results, thanks to demand for stuffed crust pizza and also all the promotions it's been offering, like that Best Deal Ever campaign and its partnership with DoorDash. The stock is higher and taking shares of some other pizza chains like Papa John's with it. And Gen Z turning out to be the master of the side hustle. Ronstadt Digital says 25% of Gen Z tech workers aspire to have a full-time role combined with a side gig. And Gen Z respondents who currently work only one full-time position are looking to make a change. Denise Pellegrini, Bloomberg Radio.
The button pushing stops here.
WSIC. Local starts here. You're listening to iHeart Mooresville, connecting the people, the places, and the events that make our town special. Only on WSIC. Local starts here.
And we're back with iHeart Mooresville here on WSIC News, talking with Megan and Whitney of the Mooresville Library. We were just talking about how the library has evolved so much that now you can really enjoy the library and access it while you're sitting at home from your laptop. So I wanted to ask you, I know there are tons of services that people can do from home. Tell us a little bit more about that.
Yeah, Christine, there are so many things. One that I think is very underutilized is called Just for Kids videos. And if you go on there, you can watch so many things. It has like Franklin, a lot of our old school PBS that we miss, the Wildcats, all kinds of different things that the kids will love, educational stuff, all of those trains and big machine vehicles, sciences. Why does this happen? Great little videos that you can watch. If you're homeschooling, you can pull in some of that as well. All you need is your library card. When you go to it, it will pull up like a screen and just ask for you to find Mooresville and then put in your library card. Once you do it one time at home, it will remember you and you have easy access.
Nice.
Two other resources that I pay for the kids is Tumble Books and Tumble Math. They're really great. They're digital. They can read and watch. We even have some graphic novels on there. So just another one. Hoopla and Libby are always great, but they are there as well. We also, did you know you can learn a language through the library?
Oh.
A lot of people out there, like I know, is it Duolingo?
Yeah,
Is
Duolingo. And that's, you have to pay
you
for
have
that.
to pay for that.
Yeah.
But through the library, we have what's called transparent languages. Yet again, first time going in, select Mooresville, put in your library card, then you'll create your own account on there. And there are over, I think over 97 languages that you can learn. Some have different dialects. They have English. So if you are a non-native English speaker, you can learn English as well. But if you're taking a trip to Italy or if you're taking a trip to Germany, you could pop on there, learn a few phrases and words as well.
Nice.
It has a kids version for 5 languages, so kids can start to learn some of that stuff. We also have, I think is a really great resource is called Learning Express Library.
That's my favorite.
If anybody is out there looking for a job, they have like the AFAB tests. They have, if you're going into education, it has all of the praxis exams that you could take, ACT, SAT, anything with the military. So it's really out there. You don't have to buy the book. It has the study books. It lets you take practice tests.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, it's
That's
fantastic.
amazing.
It's such a great resource, and people just don't know
Wow.
it's there. And you can access all of this from the library website. Just go to our online resources function of the page, and you can get to all of this.
All with a library card. That's crazy.
Free.
Now,
Free, yeah.
you all, in addition to obviously this long list of resources, you all host events as well. So what kind of upcoming events do you have?
So many good things as we're going into the holidays. So right now we're in the middle of our speaker series. This is our 5th year offering it. We just hosted Judith Turner Yamamoto in September, but upcoming we have Bonnie Kistler on October 23rd at 6:30, and she's going to be discussing her book, Shell Games. Now, this is at the main library, so just so people know that. And then following that, up in November, we have Kimberly Bell. And she is an Edgar Award-winning USA Today and international best-selling author. So her titles include The Paris Widow, The Marriage Lie, and she co-authored a #1 Audible original. So some big names and very interesting. This always goes very well, and we're excited to have them. Another thing I wanted to mention was, as we're going into the holidays, the Alzheimer's Association is going to be offering a caregiving during the holidays, how to care for our special loved ones. And right now, our 17th year, annual exhibit of the Mooresville Mini Reflections is on display in our Williams wing. And that is just such a fun display for all ages to come and look. And even though I work there, every time I go by, I see something new. So we're really excited about that. And it will remain up through the first week in January. And Andy Poor, our history and archivist, said the group, the Mini Reflections Miniature Club, meets in Spencer. And if you're interested in joining, they'd love to have some new people.
Oh, okay.
Maybe you could have yours on display next year.
I love that.
Yeah, it could be really exciting. And then for the teens, we do have Dia de los Muertos celebration on the first Saturday at 3 p.m. We're going to be doing some sugar skull workshops, papel picado, which is like paper making and more. So just a lot of fun things going on at the library.
And where do you, so people, the Mooresville Library does have a Facebook page.
We do.
So it's Mooresville Library, right?
I think so.
Yep, Mooresville
Just
Library.
make sure it's North Carolina and not Indiana.
Yes. That is definitely disclaimer. So I don't know if people know there is a Mooresville, Indiana, and people get us mixed up all the time. This happened during the 150th anniversary.
Yes.
Significantly.
Yes.
So do make sure that your is Mooresville, North Carolina.
And their building looks similar to our library.
really?
Their logo looks similar to ours.
Yeah.
Like,
They gotta
we
check.
get it a lot. And it's funny because we've gotten phone calls from them saying, hey, are you offering this program or something? Because we have people here. And it's like, yep, we are. And they're like, they registered for it in Indiana. So they won't be. And vice versa.
Okay, it is
it's just funny.
Mooresville Public Library is the name of the Facebook page. And then you can also go to the website as well, and which is
www.mooresvillelibrary.org.
Mooresvillelibrary.org.
And we are also on Instagram.
Yes, under Mooresville Public Library. So you can go to all of those places to access and see about the events that you all have coming up. Of course, the mooresvillelibrary.org is where you can access this huge database. And how can people get a library card if they don't have one?
So they can come to the library with a current photo ID. And if it doesn't have your current mailing address, because we've got a lot of new people and families coming into
All
the
the time.
area, you can bring a piece of mail, like your lease or your rental agreement, or just something with your current address on it to prove residency. They will even accept, like if you have an email that has like a confirmation you paid your water bill or something, they can use that as ID as well.
Great. So just a photo ID and then something with your current address.
Yes. And it's free for anyone who lives in Iredell County. So you don't have to live just in Mooresville. And there is an out-of-county fee. I believe, is it $20, Whitney? I believe it's $20.
A small
you can,
fee if you're out of county, but if you're in county.
But totally worth it because it gives you
so many
access
resources.
to Yeah.
I mean, clearly you can learn a language.
Yeah.
You can, first of all, I didn't even know that the world had over 90 different languages.
Yeah.
And I don't know if that seems like a very high number. I can name like 10. Like that's a lot. That's a lot of languages.
I mean, I'm just thinking, that's a lot.
I think I need to
Stick
do
with
some
my one and a little bit of Spanish.
I took 6 years of Spanish.
I think 3 or 4, but
You're better than me.
It didn't stick.
Yeah, so you can learn a language. You can, get help with testing before you are, venturing into
all these,
careers.
like seniors in high school that wanted for the ACT or SAT. They spend all this money on getting a study books and the guidance, and it's right there for free.
Yeah, that's amazing. And then access to all of, the amazing books that you guys carry, and you're always adding new books. So it's not like, if you don't find something, and you can actually request.
So you can request up to 3 books a month. You can do that in person. We have a form that you can fill out at the desk, or you can do it online as well. You can request those. You can request digital material as well. It doesn't have to just be physical. So if you want an ebook or an audiobook, you can request that for us to purchase on Overdrive.
Nice. Is there a way to do that online, or are you in person?
You can do that online as well.
Oh, okay.
There's a form. If you go to our form section, it's new requests and or ILL.
Nice. Okay. So, so many different things that you can do from the Mooresville Library. They have 2 locations, one over on Brawley School Road, one on Main Street in downtown Mooresville. So no matter where you live, if you're in the 28115 or the 28117, you have access to a library, but you don't even have to physically go there because you can access the library from your computer at home.
Yes.
You can access computers at the library.
Yes.
If you don't have a computer at home, you can go to the library to use that. So lots going on. All right, we're going to be right back after this break here on Heart Mooresville.
You're listening to Heart Mooresville, celebrating the events, arts, and people that make our town shine. Back after this, only on WSIC. Local starts here.
Well, some absolutely gorgeous weather for the rest of the week. You can bank on that. Plenty of sunshine. We'll get up to around 80 for our Tuesday afternoon. We'll drop back off into the mid-50s. Cool morning's going to hang around. A little warmer for the afternoons, right around 80 through Wednesday, Thursday. By the end of the work week, afternoon high temperatures back off into the mid-70s for a bit. That's your forecast. The WSIC Weather Center. I'm meteorologist Chase Myers.
Dreaming of a new home or a better rate? At O'Brien Home Loans, our team of independent brokers find tailored solutions that truly fit your life. Proudly serving North Carolina with honest advice and local heart. Visit O'BrienHomeLoans.com today for a free quote.
Here's your WSIC community calendar. The 500 Club in Statesville is having their Thirsty Thursdays tournament on October 16th. Visit the 500 Club online for more information on tee times, memberships, and club events. Monday, October 20th is Potter and Potions Night at 158 on Main in Mooresville. Wizards, witches, and muggles unite to raise money for the National Kidney Foundation. Doors open at 5 p.m. with the fun beginning at 6:30 for this 18 and over event. Help the National Kidney Foundation, October 20th at 158 on Main. It's almost time for Halloween in Huntersville. Join us Sunday, October 26th for an evening of family fun from 4 to 7 p.m. There's a big surprise finale at 7 when we light up the night sky. Admission, parking, and activities are all free. Halloween in Huntersville is presented by WSIC, Howard Hanna Allen Tate Real Estate, and ABS Kids. On Halloween night, WSIC is bringing the Rocky Horror Picture Show to the Charles Mack Citizen Center in Mooresville. The VIP experience begins at 6 p.m. with showtime at 8. Tickets are on sale right now at WSICnews.com. The Dirt Track at Charlotte Motor Speedway presents the World Short Track Championships October 31st and November 1st. And then the World of Outlaws World Finals are November 5th through the 8th. Click on charlottemotorspeedway.com for more information.
The Renaissance Festival is back Saturdays and Sundays now through November 23rd. A non-stop outdoor family adventure. Huzzah! Tickets available online only at renfestinfo.com while supplies last.
Stay up to date and find out about local events, job opportunities, real estate information, and more. Visit liveworkplaylkn.com and sign up for the weekly newsletter. That's liveworkplaylkn.com.
You're listening to Heart Mooresville, connecting the people, the places, and the events that make our town special. Only on WSIC. Local starts here.
And we're back with Heart Mooresville, talking with Megan and Whitney of the Mooresville Public Library. So we have, I think, went over, I feel like 100 things that you can do at the library.
You guys are busy.
Yeah, so many different things. But we didn't actually talk about the library of things.
Yeah.
So this is the coolest concept. This is like one of my favorite things that you all do. Tell us about the library of things.
So the Library of Things is housed at our main location. However, you can use our request services, and our courier can bring things over to our West Branch, or vice versa. You can return things at either location as well. But the Library of Things, we started this about 6 months ago, and it has a little bit of everything. We've got Lego sets, cake pans, metal detector if you went to the beach this summer, button makers, games, life-size games, puzzles, Nintendo Switch game. So, the holidays are coming, and if you wanted to try out that game to see if it's a good fit for your family before making that purchase, there's a great opportunity there.
Nice.
State park passes. And it's continuing to grow. We just got a laminator yesterday, and that actually went out like within an hour. So, memory kits. I mean, and we have a seed library as well. I mean, it is continuing to grow.
Wow.
Stevie, our other staff librarian, is in charge of that collection. She's just done a really great job. But if you have suggestions as well, we're open to hear that on our request form as well.
Yeah, I will say this summer
Amazing idea.
thought one dad was very brave to let the kids check out the drum set.
Yes, there's a drum set. There's a guitar,
ukulele.
a ukulele, percussion set like with shakers and stuff. So
And
it's for all ages.
You know,
Yes,
send it
that
back. So it's like trial and error. Like,
That's why he was
do I wanna do
smart.
this?
I love that. I
It's
love
due
that.
back.
Yeah.
Sorry, it's gotta go.
You know, versus buying it.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's genius, really.
Yeah.
I love, again, how the library has just continued to evolve and grow into so much more than just books. And you're doing that with your programming, too. I mean, you're trying to offer more and more hours. I think you're offering Saturday programming now, too.
Yes, we've been offering Saturday programming for a while, but this year I'm really excited because we're trying something new. We are doing our Movers and Shakers, which is our preschool story time, on the third Saturday of the month at our main location. It'll be the same program we did that week, but we're trying to offer it for parents. We know some people work all week and their kids are in preschool or daycare, but we want to give them that opportunity to also do story time with their kids. So we would love to see you on Saturdays. Like I said, it's the third Saturday of the month, every month at 11 o'clock.
Nice. Well, ladies, thank you so much for joining us. I always love talking to you guys.
Well, thank
you for having us.
Yes.
It's really fun.
Now, anything final before we have some other events that we want to talk about, but if they, how can people get in touch with you? We talked about the website and the Facebook page.
And they can also call us 704-664-2927. And we're always happy to help. We just love connecting with people and giving them what they need to be successful. So
awesome. All right.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you guys.
Thank you.
Okay, well, we are getting into fall, and fall for us means events too.
Yes.
We have some really cool fall events. I know summer is like, we call it event season because we have some awesome events, especially at Liberty Park, our Rock the Park summer concert series. But some of our favorites are also in the fall.
The weather's amazing.
Yes,
It
sweater
helps.
weather. I love fall. I'm definitely like a pumpkin spice, everything
I don't
nice.
know about pumpkin spice, but
girl.
I like the weather. More of a maple girl.
So, couple things that we have coming up is our Veterans Celebration. I'm going to talk about North Carolina Music Hall of Fame, but I'm going to save it for last because I'm super excited. That's this Thursday.
Yes,
but
we've been talking about it.
but
Finally here.
we're going to talk about Veterans Week. So, if you are familiar with Mooresville, then you know that we don't just celebrate Veterans Day for one day. We celebrate our veterans for a whole week here in Mooresville.
Yeah.
We are a very patriotic community. Part of that, I think, is just because of the amazing people that live here and, appreciate those who served, but also, and who are serving. But also, we have a great organization called Richard's Coffee Shop, Welcome Home Veterans, that is located on our main street. And it really is like a heart, of downtown.
It's the hub for sure.
Yeah.
For
veterans especially. You can just walk in there on a random Saturday morning and enjoy their jam sessions and see veterans, kind of playing guitar and banjo. And it's just, it's a great place that they have to go connect, find resources. But it's also a living museum.
Yes.
So the memorabilia and, items that they have in there are just, and you could spend a whole day just walking around looking at what they have. So it's such a great place. And so for Veterans Week, we always kick off on the week before because it's like kind of like a 10
I think it's more like a 10, 12 day.
Yeah, like 7 days, I guess. So on Monday, November 3rd, we're going to kick off with the POWMI Club and Exchange Club. And that kind of culminates until Veterans Day on November 11th.
Tuesday, November 11th.
That's right.
Parade.
We'll have a parade at 1 o'clock. That's downtown Mooresville. They also have a ceremony at 11 a.m. that morning at Glenwood Park Memorial. The Glenwood Park Memorial ceremony. That's at 11 a.m. And then you can come to the parade at 1 p.m. People will be lining up, placing their chairs all along Main Street. And the parade is amazing. And this year, think we aren't ready to share yet, but soon we'll make an announcement because we may have a very fun activity after the parade this year to celebrate a big announcement that we're making. So more details to come on that. But yeah, there's a blood drive going on, lots of things. So you can actually go to mooresvilleevents.com. On our homepage, you can see Veterans Week celebration. There's a little button that you push, and you can see all of those events and how we're celebrating Veterans Week here in Mooresville.
And if you want to participate in the parade, there are applications on there as well. So we're still taking, entries for that. So we're excited.
Yeah, and you don't have to be a veteran to participate in the parade.
No, I mean, your business, you can walk, you can drive, you can ride on a float, just somehow support the veterans, whether that's with flags, signage, things like that. We just want everyone to get involved. You have a classic car, you're welcome to be in it. We have lots of classic cars that participate.
Yeah, you just come out and support.
I think we have Mooresville High School band this year, which we're excited about because it's hard sometimes to get the kiddos when they're out of school. But Jim at Richard's Coffee Shop arranged that, so we're super excited to have the band participate.
Yes, it's always nice when you have them out.
Yeah, the marching band.
Yeah, so it's gonna be a lot of fun this year. And then that kind of this year is building the momentum because next year it's gonna be the biggest Veterans Day parade we've ever had because it'll be for America 250.
Yes,
so we're excited about that.
Yeah, it's gonna be great.
Yeah, and we're gonna invite other cities. The third year in a row, we've had the opportunity to partner with North Carolina Music Hall of Fame. This year is just an amazing class of inductees. We have artists from different genres that will be honored at the ceremony. So it's this Thursday. There's a VIP celebration that starts at 5:30. Then 7 p.m. is when the actual induction ceremony starts. There were a few tickets left, like very few the last time I looked, but there might be one or two. It could be sold out. We opened a few back up, but you can go to North Carolina Music Hall of Fame.org to see those. This year, Dexter Romweber, Chatty Hattie, which is Hattie Leeper, the first Black radio DJ in the Southeast, especially in the Charlotte area, will be inducted. David Childers, Clyde Maddox, and multi-platinum recording artist Luke Combs, which we're super excited about. So a very, very good mix of talent that comes out of our state. Is what we see at that event. So we're very excited to partner with them again this year and really just have a fabulous celebration of
just be a part of it.
The talent that comes from here. So again, that's this Thursday. You can find out details at mooresvilleevents.com. And then we'll really move into our Christmas event, right?
Yes.
It's Christmas season after that.
Classic Christmas, December 12th.
Yeah. So this year, the event will be 4:30 to 9:30 p.m. We're adjusting the hours a little bit because
give you a little bit more time.
Yes, we 4 hours. There's so many things to do at Classic Christmas.
Oh yes,
and 4 hours is not enough. So we've added another hour, a little bit on the front and the back, just to let people
a little bit more time. To get through everything.
And especially if you are, if you have littles and you want to get out there a little bit earlier, if you have homeschool kids. Come at 4:30, beat the rush.
Beat the crowd. Be there a little earlier.
Yeah.
Enjoy everything.
So you'll be able to do that this year. Activities, as in similar years, will be on Main Street, Liberty Park. We'll kind of spread out. We might have some on Church Street, a few on Broad. So it'll be a great event. So details about that are coming. Of course, you can get basic details at mooresvilleevents.com, but we'll share the event map and things like that. Parking, we will have Park and Ride shuttle service again, thanks to Parks Automotive that have sponsored that. So continue to stay tuned for that, and we'll have more details. But thank you again for joining us today.
Thank you for having us.
Yeah, thanks for having us.
Yeah, we hope everyone has a great week, and we hope to see you at some of these events that we have coming up. Yes. All right. Well, you've been listening to Heart Mooresville on WSIC. Have a great week.